see. Hopefully. You got it. Alright. Haven't started the car in a while, so figured I'd take it out today. Weather's nice, and my kid loves just cruising around the block in my car with me. Likes to drive. I live in the back streets of like Mexico, so we don't use car seats here for children. This is what we do. Switch gears. Haven't started my car since since Sunday, since we're at the meet. I accidentally left my my battery on, my battery kill switch on. So thankfully it started right up, no problem. Well, I mean, you saw it; it wasn't too bad. Surprised how this little baby battery is holding up. I mean, I've had this for that battery for maybe 3 years now, and it served me so well. I mean, granted, it's hooked up to a kill, like a battery kill switch, so I can kind of save the juice. But still, I mean, this thing lasted way longer than my my fucking red top did. That stupid Odyssey battery. I had that Odyssey battery set it before, and even with this kill switch, dude, that thing would fucking drain like no other, I swear. But then this lithium one, obviously, it's actually technically a motorcycle battery, so yeah. But I mean, whatever, it's not a daily, still works. Most important, it's like literally like 1.5 pounds. I kid you not. I can lift that whole battery up with like a finger. Alright, where are we driving to now? Where are we going? You gotta watch where you're going, bro. Come on. No, you gotta watch where you're going. Let me try to zoom out. Oh, I can't go to 0.5 with this? Yeah, this is like literally is like one of those most favorite things to do, is just like hop in my car and just like spin around the block for a little bit, calm them down when he's like a little bit like, you know, overstimulated and stuff like that. Yeah, bro. The Honda life chose you, bro. You got no choice, bro. Yeah, a few updates I need to do to the car. I mean, oh, we got a car behind us, AC. We gotta speed up a little bit, buddy. Turn, 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 turn. Yeah. Car currently has 150. Wow, just under, almost at 160,000. Not too bad. My next biggest task is to finally fix my ABS issue, which I don't know what the fuck it is, but I was able to get a new unit from my boy Adrian, so shout out to Adrian for giving me his old one. But I just gotta obviously take it to the shop and then get it all wired up. Hopefully it solves my VSA and ABS issue. So yeah, so the previous couple times that I've been going to the track, I've been doing it with no ABS. I've gotten so used to the car without ABS. Yeah, that's it. That's that. So hopefully I'll get that figured out. Like I said, it's not a big concern of mine. I don't really care too much. I mean, other than the light that it drives me fucking insane. But I mean, this car sees like not even like, probably not even gonna see like 200 miles. Oh, actually, you know what? I lied. We went to San Diego, so I probably won't see more than like, I'd say 1,000 miles this whole year. To be honest, to be fair, I hardly ever really drive this car, and also I don't plan on going at any other track events this year. I need to save a little money. Got some kiddos to take care of, but at least my car is painted. At least it's actually where I want it to be for now, you know? I mean, the next would be more so like the engine bay, and then maybe finish my supercharger setup, and then also do my big brake kit, which I'm still deciding on kind of which brake kit to go with. But first things first, we'll just take it slowly. I honestly feel like even though we're at 160,000 miles, it burns oil. I know my rings are going out. I don't know, who knows? It could be just a rich tune, but we'll see. Hopefully, probably run, do like some type of compression test at AB, and then see if the motor is healthy enough to supercharge. But I guess we'll find out, right? We'll see. Damn, stop grabbing on the wheel, bro. Yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video. It's really quick. I mean, I haven't been documenting as much as I did, like when I had my daughter. But now that the car is all painted, and then this little guy enjoys it a lot, kind of give us something to bond over, and then for him to watch later on, you know? So it'd be pretty cool. Huh? What'd you think? Say what's up. Say what's up. Damn, double chinning. Oh, damn. It's all good. We eating good, right? Where are we going? You gotta choose a place. You gotta choose. Where are we going? What you got to say? Say hi. Yeah, I don't know. Just kind of got the motivation to like shoot videos and stuff like that. More so like dude. It's still in gear. You gotta really like push it down. Yeah, push it down. Go. Go, shift gear, go. I got the clutch in. Go. Push it down. Go. Pull it down. Oh. That's fourth gear, dude. There. Damn, what a trip. Half these kids won't even know what a fucking manual car is nowadays. Damn. I didn't even realize how dirty this was. I just got this too. Just put it in. But the most important thing, look, it works. Isn't like all like, it actually locks too. Weird. Not a lot of center consoles do that. I forgot where I got this one from, but I got this, I think I bought it off of Michael. It came off of one of the cars that I think John was parting out. But anyways, got the QD 3-way in there. Love that thing. Way better than the, well, I mean, I had a version 1 hybrid racing, so I can't really compare, but very solid shifts. I enjoy it. Ken hates it. He thinks that OEM is best, but I honestly thinks it just feels better. I just hate the slop in a stock shifter, you know. Got the CSX bin. This comes only on your Canadian models. Has like a little sliding bin. Sorry, I'm trying to reach over and kind of fit through my window at the same time. Yeah, pretty cool. But yeah, for those that say I don't have side markers, I've had side markers. Yes, Stanley. You see the Stanley, bro? They're real. It's OEM. Yeah, they've just been chilling. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you why I don't put them in. One, I haven't got the pigtails yet. But two, look. It doesn't fit. I gotta shave it. So, I mean, I'm not in no rush anyways, right? Yeah. Tried out these new Project knee pads, the HC Plus. The last event was actually not bad. Worked out pretty good. Probably one of the best pads I've used for the stock brakes. I still have the stock SI brakes on here. But yeah, the Project Mu Type HC Plus, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Type HC Plus. They're roughly just under $200 something, or $200, like 160, 170. I can't remember what I paid. But yeah, they worked really good. I mean, the dust is not bad. I mean, I guess it's pretty bad, but it's not as, I guess, as loud as other pads that I've used. I've tried HP Pluses, hated them. They're too squeaky, and they just felt like crap on the track. I didn't like them. But as far as the Type AC Plus, I'm running like I think I'm running Prestone, the .4 in there right now, and actually held up pretty good at the track. The last track event we went to, or that I went to, was at Track Wallace. So I mean, granted, we don't really use a lot of brakes there, but still held up pretty decent. Not too shabby, but definitely we'll have to try out some new brakes once I kind of get more power down on this. But yeah, since my last video, not too much of an update. Got new taillights because the other one was like falling apart, if you don't remember. I haven't swapped out the outer ones yet because I still gotta change out my bumper, and I've been like super lazy to try to take everything apart. And then I don't know, I just don't want to work on it right now. But the outer taillights I have upstairs. Still haven't been got to time to put them on yet. Obviously the inner ones were super easy, so I did those. But yeah, look, 9-day difference. Look at, this is like super clean, and then this one's like all this gunk and dirt inside. I think after you clean it, it actually might be okay. Let's see. Put my Seeker badge on, kind of put it on all crooked and shit, but I mean, whatever. This dude is snacking. This is the Seeker Brig collab. Yeah, this is one of the first versions that they made. This is sitting on a PCI rail. This is a fixed mount, so there's no slider. I believe they're like $100 cheaper if you get a fixed mount. Basically, you can't slide it. You have to pretty much unbolt it here to kind of slide it to see how forward or back you want to put it. But I opt for the fixed mount solely because the passenger side, and I don't normally have passengers in here. Recently took out the harnesses too, just so I have an excuse not to fucking bring anybody with me, because I really don't want anyone to really sit in the seat, to be honest. And get it all like stretched out and shit, because I barely fit in it. But yeah, there's a Seeker VIOS 3. Pretty cool because it came with this skirt, this bridge skirt that he kind of pulls over and kind of just but this is the backing of it. It's still like the sparkly back, kind of like how the Zeta 3s are and stuff like that. Yeah, but this is basically a Zeta 3, just not too sure what the difference between the VIOS 3 and then the Zeta 3. They almost nearly look identical to me, to be honest. If anything, the VIOS might be slightly bigger, but other than that, yeah, pretty cool seat. Had to get it, you know. Obviously, since I have a Seeker front end, and I'm too big, I can't fit in this seat, so I only bought one. But yeah, but if I was a 5'1", maybe 140-pound Japanese man, I'd probably fit in that with ease, but it's not the case. What else did I do? Oh, got a new cowl. Brand new. You know, I kind of fucked up too, because like it's been chilling in the box. And my car's had paint for like 8 months. And when I finally took it out of the box, look at this shit. It was fucking warped. It was way worse before, but I don't know if you can clearly see this fucking gap right here. Oh, that shit had me so hot, dude. Obviously hit back. I'm not going to mention the dealership. Kind of, you know, waited too long to reach out, but whatever. It is what it is. Way better than it was before, I'll tell you that much. Yeah. Huh? Check out this little FTF little kid sweater I made like a couple years back. Made this before my kids even came out. That was cool. Probably drop more of these little kid sweaters and stuff like that. I've been getting a lot of inquiries about them, so maybe I should just invest a little bit more time and stuff like that to try to source some stuff and see what I can do. I got these done at the fucking like swap meet and shit, so yeah, came out pretty sick. Here's probably the ugliest 8th gen engine bay you'll ever see. It's crazy. Oh, that's what happened. So Saturday night, I turned on my car to go get some gas, and I heard like a motor sound. I thought it was coming from like over here, but I was like, dude, there's nothing like motorized over here. But it literally sounded like a fucking motor. I was like, what the hell is that sound? So I ended up like obviously getting in the gas station, popping the hood, and my fucking radio was like half off, like literally like all the way off, and it was like hitting, the blade was actually hitting one of the lines down there, making it like this, giving it this weird like whining sound. It didn't even sound like it was like scraping or anything, like just like a whine, like whining. I don't know how to explain it. But anyways, thankfully there's AutoZone down the street. Got some fan straps for now. I mean, that's the reason why they failed in the first place, was because of fucking fan straps, but hey, whatever. I got through like 10 track days with fan straps and it was fine. And it finally broke off, you know? So it is what it is, you know? Maybe eventually get a shroud redone. Oh, take a look at these base mirrors though. Look at, love the blue, it's sick. Actually, it doesn't, I mean, I can see pretty decent out of them. I kind of point them in my blind spot area so I don't have to turn my head as often, but You know what really saves my ass is this 400 Broadway mirror. People think it's OD, but for real, it's like, I used to have the curved one before, and that's where I messed up. I should have got the curved one. But the curved one, like, you see way more than the, you see way more. Yeah, I'm trying to give you a field of view, I guess. See, like, I can see the background. It's pretty wide. So you don't have to turn your head too much. I mean, kind of like, I'm kind of stupid for even keeping this seat in here, but I mean, like I said, I only drive this car as often, so it's cool. Got this ASM hub. It's pretty dope. I need to find something that kind of blocks this off, because I hate that you can see this kind of inner clock spring thing. It's kind of annoying. So if someone knows of like a cover that goes here that can kind of block this off, let me know, because I haven't really looked into it. But I love the hub. Bought it from my buddy Ed. Sold to me after he parted out at 8th gen. Always dreamed of having this hub, so finally got it. I love it. Love how it looks on the Seeker wheel. This is the 330 Seeker wheel. One button, has the embroidery on the bottom and Seeker. The best part about this wheel, though, look at the back. It says "Seek and you shall find." It's embroidered too. So sick. Yeah, this is a 330. A 330 wheel, so it's a 330 size wheel. It's pretty small, kind of feels like a go-kart, but I like it. I don't mind it. But what I loved about it the most is kind of what sold me the most on it is that ATC is actually the one who produced this wheel, which is really cool. So yeah, the more you know. Here's the back. I finally I've been sitting on parts. I just, like I said, just been so lazy. Or not even lazy, more so like I just have no time because of my kids and stuff, obviously. But I got the rear R18 trunk tray, the speaker tray, so then I can run the third brake light. I have the third brake light as well. Obviously, when you do the JDM conversion, you lose your SI wing in the rear, which has your stock USDM third brake light. So when you do the JDM conversion, you don't really have a third brake light unless you do that, you know, Mugen or Mugen style, Feel style, whatever, third brake light or the rear fog light. But yeah, I have that too. Been meaning to put that in, and then hopefully from there I'll have a third brake light. But hey, we'll get to it when you get there, right? What else do I have stashed away? Nothing much, dude. Just enjoying the car, really. No need to spend money. Kind of just like, I do really want some new tires. I think I've finally ready to try out a bigger tire. More so my pockets are ready, but also my heart says no, because these Sumotomos still have pretty decent amount of meat on them, and I should just run them until they really wear out. Whatever. Who cares, right? But eventually, I would like to really try some Falcon RT 660s next. Either those or obviously the RE71 RS. But I mean, RT 660s might be slightly, a little bit cheaper, give or take. Probably a few $100, give or take. So probably my next big bet. But yeah, just really enjoying the car so far. Finally one color, doesn't look all clapped out, and finally kind of drive it without, I guess, feeling harassed by the police, because now they don't even look at me, oddly enough. Yeah, not too much updates to the interior. Actually just got stock panels again. Found some pretty clean ones. The whole door cards, and I got those from John. Look at this center console though. This one's also from a car that John was parting out. Look at this. It still works. A little dirty, but get that cleaned up eventually. Got this CSX bin from my boy Calvin. pretty nifty. Thank you again, Calvin. Look, they're all saying that, oh, we just side markers that. Man, shut the fuck up. That's side markers. I've been had them. Look, you see the fucking Stanley? You see the motherfucking Stanley? Yeah, just, they don't fit. I need to shave my fenders a little bit. It's a little bit thick. So, yeah. Haven't ordered pigtails yet, but yeah, eventually we'll get there when we get there, right? Nothing much else new. Oh, got this. Oh, I'm sure you've seen this, but I don't know if I mentioned I have an ASM hub. One of my dream hubs. Finally got one. I was rocking the NRG one for the longest time, but you know, nothing against NRG, nothing against it or not, but you know, this opportunity came and I finally pulled the trigger on it. My NRG one served me very well, but I hate how you can kind of see this little inner clock spring right here. So if anyone knows if there's like a cover or something, maybe someone who 3D prints can help me figure out this situation right here, so I have to stare at this ugly ass shit like this. Yeah, it's a little annoying, but hey, it's ASM hub. Seeker wheel, super dirty. I don't take care of it often, but it's a great wheel. Look at the embroidery on it. Supposedly there's a 350 version. I'm not too sure if that 350 version was released in Singapore or Thailand only. I know there was one of them that was a international release only, but that one was a 350 millimeter or a 345. This is one of their first version ones. This is a 330. This one's still made by I believe ATC. I don't know if you can see here. Yeah, it's made by ATC. That's why I really wanted it, because I know ATC wheels are really nice and sturdy, you know. But the coolest part about this steering wheel though is look at the back. Let me try to flip around. I know there are a few of you that plan on getting the EVS mirrors. This is how I see out of them. Here's a point of view. Kind of have them in my blind spots, you know. This is kind of where I see it. This is exactly my eye view level. And then obviously I have my 400 Broadway to help assist me even further. So I rarely have to, you know, lean over, kind of turn my head, since I'm obviously in a freaking halo seat, you know. You can barely see out of them, but that's how, if you ever wondered what my POV looks like. There you go. So onto the Acuity. This is a 3-way shifter that's offered for the 8th Gen Civic. Oh wow, it actually says on there. Yeah, 3-way. So, been rocking this one for roughly, man, I've had it purchased it like when it first released, and then obviously my car was in paint for like 8 or 9 months, and then I finally put this on right after. Feels good so far. Been street driving. Is done one track day with this setup. I am still running the hybrid racing cables. I think they feel okay. I feel like they might eventually need to be replaced, because I think that's still has a little bit of slop, but I mean, up and down doesn't bother me. It's the kind of the side to side motion where the slop really annoys me, but with the Acuity it's pretty good, pretty solid. I like it. This is our FTF knob. This is the shift knob that pretty much I didn't design this. This was actually given to me by my boy Aldo. He's a CNC guy, and he was like, hey, I got a gift for you. And then we ended up, you know, kind of mass producing a little bit. So there's about 107 out there right now in the world. I think only like I can't remember how many were unnumbered. But yeah, it's a grade 5 titanium shift knob, 6V AL or whatever, blah blah blah, blah whatever. But yeah, I think it weighs like, it's like 280 grams. I'm not rocking the locking nut on it, but it does thread perfectly onto the cutie shift knob, and then you can obviously see that it goes fairly deep. So yeah, 280 grams, grade 5 titanium. I actually burnt this one with the torch, so it can turn all purple and blue and gold. Kind of like the finish on it. It's all messed up, but you can always reburn it. Supposedly you can turn this back to raw aluminum if you shave it and polish it down enough. I haven't tried it, but kind of like, I just like this finish on it, like especially the bronze portion. I kind of wish I just kept the whole shift knob that bronzish yellow, and I didn't get too much of the blue, because I think after blue, I think it pretty much just turns white after that. I'm not too sure, or like but I know that the lightest blue is probably like one of the last stages of titanium. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, when you burn it, it goes pretty much from raw silver to like a gold, and starts to turn slightly even more gold and yellowish, then finally hits the purple mark and violet, and then hits to this navy blue, and then finally like this little light blue on top. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna put this back into the garage. Charged up the battery a little bit. I don't have a battery tender yet. Usually just like to waste gas, because it gives me an excuse to pull the car out, warm it up a little bit, and then yeah. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.